So I wanted to be able to create a list of sub-OUs very, very quickly, and I had decided that I would use the rule that allows me to use a text file and then do a bulk creation. The idea sort of stumbled a little bit when I realized I didn't actually have a text file of source names. So the idea is that I have a gov OU, and I want to take a sub-OU like wildlife, and I want to put in a number of sub-OUs like contacts, desktops, security groups, distribution groups, etc. So what I did is I created the rule, text file, create organizational units. And then instead of selecting a text file, I click create, and then I created a text file or created using this bulk assistant wizard, a single column in a blank file, and then entered the names of the sub-OUs I wanted to create. I actually did this for the root OUs as well. So the ones you just saw a moment ago, wildlife being one of them, I did the same thing and just repeated this process. So once I completed that, I click save. The next thing I needed to do was simply to select the sub-OU where I wanted to create the next set of sub-OUs where my objects are going to be stored. So here I did it for OITS. Here I'm going to do it for OSBM and click OK. And I've turned off all my warnings except for the one that tells me it was submitted to the service. I'll go ahead and click Run Rule. So it actually saved the rule for me, and then it tells me, hey, by the way, it's been submitted to the service. The little light indicated told me it ran. I see I have seven new OUs, and then I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the process. There it is. There are the new OUs. I'll select the next one. I'll run the rule. Select the next one. Run the rule. And then I'll select the final one. So it's rinse, lather, and repeat at this point. So if I come out to Active Directory and I select any of those and refresh, you'll see now that I have all my sub-OUs created. This is a very useful feature, I think, and again, all I had to do is create the one file to provide it. Now I have that file already there, so if I wanted to save this and do it again later, I could. It's already in lists and data. But when I first come in, you'll see the create option here. Rather, when you first create the rule, you have a create option. I just clicked create, add column. The only column I needed was the name column. I went ahead and added it and then typed in the values. But now that I have that already created, if I wanted to do this again for another set of OUs, I just reselect the rule, and this time I would select the data file that contained the entries, just to make sure that's the right one. So I can repeat this at any point in time. So if I need to do this for another domain or another set of OUs later on, I can.